come to book club. Taylor Swift was listening to the audiobook in her documentary. That is the only reason it made the list. What if we read about hockey players? Buttery pumpkin has no pumpkin in its scent. Okay, at least I'm not insane. I'm being stared at. I'm just asserting dominance. Are we good? Is this good? This feels not good. This feels good. God, okay, I need a different tripod that doesn't like weeble and wobble everywhere. But okay. Well, hello, I'm Erica. I am odd. I turned 31. Yes, I did. So that's why June's review isn't up. Here's the thing. Here's the deal. As you saw from the title, today's gonna be a vlog, and it's gonna be June's reading wrap up. I'm gonna do the reading wrap up first, in case that's all that you're here for. I get it. You guys are the best. But let's do the reading wrap up first, and here's the reason I'm doing a reading wrap up in a vlog instead of its own dedicated video. I just did my mid-year reading wrap up, and because I don't upload like multiple times a week, feel like it's weird to just go wrap up, wrap up, wrap up. You know, it's repetitive, it's a lot. Also in June, I kind of talked about a lot of these books in the mid-year wrap up, and I've done a full review for one of them as well. And there's one I literally cannot tell you about until September. So it felt weird to sit down and construct a monthly wrap up that like I basically kind of talked about them and referenced them in the previous video. So we're gonna spend like 2 minutes on each book, and then we're gonna go about our day. First book I read in June is Apparently Sir Cameron Needs to Die. I actually read this book for my book club. I am in a book club, and we are a romantasy book club. We've read a few good ones. I DNF'd a few, which is why you kind of haven't heard about them in my review, but I still go to book club. Book club's like, even if you DNF or you don't read it and you still wanna come to book club, come to book club. We read Apparently Sir Cameron Needs to Die, and I didn't like hate it, but I also didn't love it. It just was very Rocky Horror Picture Show in the way of like, what is happening? You kind of think you understand what Rocky Horror Picture Show is until like the middle. After Creature of the Night, Rocky Horror Picture Show really starts to like divulge into this what the f am I watching situation. And that is sort of what this book did. However, it's not as good as Rocky Horror Picture Show, obviously. It was okay. I give it like 3.8 stars, maybe 4, and I just said, I was like, is it the best piece of literature ever? No. But was it fun? Yeah, and that's kind of how the whole book club felt. All right, number 2 is Harvest Season. I did a full spoiler review on Harvest Season. I also talked about it in my previous mid-year book review. It is amazing. It is gut-wrenching. It is hot. It is funny. It is witty. It needs to have the 3rd book come out tomorrow. And that's all I'll say about it, because I feel like I have not shut up about this book within the past month. Anyways, next one I read is God of the Woods. This has been on my list because Taylor Swift was listening to the audiobook in her documentary. That is the only reason it made the list. I want no qualms. Our girl is married. She got married during cancer season, which like fits. She got married during my birthday month, which like also fits. And so we're just happy for her. And I know that she was reading God of the Woods, and that has been on my list since last fall. And so my library actually had it, my Libby app. And so I read that, I listened to it, and I did give this 4 stars. I was expecting it to be different than it was. I was not really expecting it to be this high society sort of classist based thriller, because it takes place at a camp, right? So I thought it was going to be kind of like a camp summer slasher, and it wasn't. And that's where it kind of caught me off guard, where I was like, oh, okay, this is more maybe Knives Out, but with less humor. It's based in 1975, and a camper named Barbara has gone missing from the camp, and what we see is essentially the series of events that led up to her disappearance from a bunch of different people's point of view. Like, there are so many characters in this to where you kind of have to pause for a second and be like, okay, who's talking now, and what is the relation of Barbara in the whole campsite? Like, what is this? It was a lot, and you do have to pay attention to it. I did really enjoy it. However, the twist wasn't that crazy for me. I was like, oh, okay, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. It's kind of figured what was happening. The people associated, maybe not, but the ultimate ending, I was like, yeah, this makes a lot of sense. It's a lot of like drama and juicy gossip, which I do love. We know that I love. So I enjoyed it. I just wish I enjoyed it more than I thought I would. However, I'm gonna take it as a recommendation from Taylor Swift and say it was a good one. The next one I read is Frida McFadden's The Divorce. It just came out in June. I actually didn't know it came out in June. I was on my Hoopla and I was like, oh, here's a Frida book I haven't seen. I didn't even check the publishing date. It had come out like the day before. I was like, oh, this works out well. Gave it 4 stars. This is about a woman who comes home one day to find that her husband has changed the locks, tells her that he's remodeling and she needs to go stay at the apartment, go get it ready for their son, and come to find out it was actually his way of kicking her out and divorcing her. And along the way, we meet the husband's mistress and we learn sort of about everybody's motives within this book. It was fantastic. I did love it. It did kind of predict the ending again. I don't know. I gave this 4 stars because I was like, this is not as good as like Dear Debbie. That was a 6 star for me, so maybe that's an unfair comparison. The first Housemaid book, that was a 5 star for me. Like maybe like that's a little bit more fair. It wasn't on that level, but it also wasn't bad. It is one of those things where you are rooting so hard for one of the characters. Don't be crazy, please don't be crazy, and then they are, and it's so upsetting. But I did really enjoy it. And then I read Rookie Season by Piper Lawson, which is a Christmas novella. I needed to feel something. I've been reading fall books too. The chokehold that this Mercury retrograde has me in is insane. Anyway, I read a Christmas novella in June, and you want to know what? I enjoyed it. Was it the greatest piece of literature I ever read? No, I gave it 4 stars. But you know what? It gave me exactly what I needed. I needed Christmas cheer. I needed hockey smut. I needed to shut my brain off. And I did that. And I'm like, okay, I'm reading my fall books now. I'm still like in this little like hockey smut territory. I'm loving my fall reads. These are so great. Summer slashers. What if we read about hockey players? Like, that's how my mind is working right now. I'm also reading the Twilight series for the first time. So I'm like, Twilight, Jacob, Edward. What if you dated a goalie? Like, that's my mind right now. So I read it. It was very cute. It's a very quick book. I think it was like 4 hours. It wasn't bad at all. It was exactly what I needed. I needed a palate cleanser to be reminded of my favorite season of the year in this heat wave that is ungodly. That's the vibe. I just had a great time reading it. I recommend it if you need a Christmas novella. And then actually the last thing I read is an ARC. Bonnie Quinn's How to Survive Camping, The Ancient Things. I can't talk about it, but I did read it and I did give it 5 stars. I'm gonna do a full review on this in September after the book comes out. If you look at my Goodreads and you see a review for 5 stars, I did in fact read it. I'm not just blowing smoke up the author's ass. Got an ARC, thank God. I was blessed with an ARC and 5 stars. And that's all I'll say about it. That's my June reading wrap up. If that is what you were here for, thank you so much for being here. And you look beautiful today. But we're gonna go out in the world now because I got errands to run. Okay, I've been seeing Highland cows literally everywhere. Oh my God, these are so... Stop it. These are so cute, but I cannot keep bringing home cups. Oh, these are so cute. Ooh, apple cider. Okay, it's only $5, but still, that's... I don't feel like it that much. Oh, they have little... Okay, they have little tea lights. I might just get tea lights. Slender. I have been having a mentee bee. No one asked. I have been having a mentee bee for the past 2 weeks. Unwell. Like, not in like a cute mentee bee way. Like, I'm unwell. Like, my skin looks so good because it's been coated with tears. I'll tell you guys about it eventually. I'm just not in a place to talk about it yet. And this autumn, summerween is just giving me all the serotonin I needed. I wasn't depressed. I just needed fall. Oh my God, that's so good though. Is there another one? Okay, so this is Autumn Splendor Farmhouse. That was a Farmhouse Cider. This is Autumn Splendor. What is... If my voice sounds weird, it's because I forgot my microphone and I'm blacking out whatever music they're playing. It's gotta be vanilla. Yeah, Heartland Arbus. Something vanilla. It's vanilla sugar cookie. And here's the thing. I love this scent. I have a scent. Mindful. Mindful shopping. Oh, okay, fake candles. Yeah, I love real candles, but also like fake candles. Buttery pumpkin for tea lights. Oh, these are cute. I used to have tapered candles in my room, and then I stopped. I got afraid of knocking them over. And I'm not someone that entertains for like Thanksgiving or anything. I don't have an excuse to buy any of this. Yeah, buttery pumpkin isn't... Oh. Buttery pumpkin isn't like pumpkin-y. It smells like a burnt pumpkin pie. What? It says welcoming aroma of sweet spices, roasted chestnuts, and refreshing citrus. So no pumpkin. Buttery pumpkin has no pumpkin in its scent. Okay. At least I'm not insane for that reason. Y'all remember these fake candles from the 90s? I might have to get me one. I kind of like the idea of just having a candle, but I don't have to like babysit it. Oh, someone broke one. That's fun. Oh, that one moves to make it look more realistic. See, these are what I remember from the 90s and early 2000s of my childhood. It doesn't move. It just lights up. I'm being stared at. I'm just asserting dominance. I do like the shorter one. Oh, okay, so batteries. Do I like this one more? Oh, there's a pumpkin. Oh, yeah, there's a pine cone. Do some of these not have batteries in them? Is this where they left them? Okay, I've made that decision. I like the pine cone. It's only like $4-ish, I think. It goes with both seasons. That's why I like it. We're gonna wait till I find a picnic I like it. That's cute. I like these pumpkins. I just don't know where I would put them, really. Okay, there's a bunch of yard stuff. And I have yard stuff. Oh, here we are. Okay, here's my garland. So this is so cute. I don't want burlap near my bed, though. Okay, we have crocheted mushroom. I like these. I kind of want to get like an array like this and just put them on my wall year round. Where are little LED lights? That's what I came here for. I thought they had them. Hi, I forgot I had this setting. I love all of this. Adorable stuff. This is just so cute. Candle section just gets me every time. It really does. It's so bad. Yeah, see, I came here and it's like, it's really cute stuff. I don't know. I really like this garland, but I don't like it enough to spend essentially almost $30 to get 4 to put on my wall. Those are so cute. And these are cute. Have to get out of here. There's her Mariah Carey. No, just a bunch of Christmas stuff. So, time to go run more errands. Okay, so it's much later in the evening. I look like this now. This is the pajamas that I got these gingham shorts from Amazon, and this is from TJ Maxx. I want to end this vlog by like catching you guys up on my latest obsession because I need to yap about them somewhere, and I feel like we have not had a good yap session about what I love lately, so that's the vibe to end this vlog because I am quite literally so tired. It's this heat. It really is. I get so exhausted in this heat, which is why I love fall. I just want like a crisp 40-degree morning and a 65-degree afternoon at like 3 o'clock. God, I crave it. Okay, but here are the latest obsessions, right? We know about off-campus. Off-campus, big obsession of mine. I'm going to read the books. I just don't know when. Obsession 2, Erling Haaland. I got on that bandwagon so quickly, and you know what? Since they lost to England, have not cared about the World Cup since. I won't. After that, I care about him and clips of him. I don't know what it is. We get some lumbar support here. I don't know what it is, but like watching him and watching clips of him being like silly and pushing other people in these insane goals that he scores, I don't know, it gives me so much serotonin. I've been like watching clips to decompress, and it's been amazing. I've been obsessed with him, and of course Gerard Way. My Chemical Romance is touring right now. Wish I could go. Cannot, alas. But I've always been obsessed with Gerard Way. This is nothing new. Also, finished the show Elle. Started it, finished it the next day. Because I started it kind of late at night, I was like, God, I wish I had known that this was going to be this good. Or else I would have started it much earlier. So I've been obsessed with that show. I mean, I've always been obsessed with Legally Blonde. This show really like brought it to a new level. And she is so good. Lexi Montree, I think that's how you say her name. Yeah, so she plays young Elle Woods. I am obsessed. She does such a good job. And they really styled her and made her look more like Reese, and she studied Reese's mannerisms so well that it really does feel like you're watching kind of a young Reese Witherspoon, and I absolutely am eating it up. I love it. I'm excited for season 2. Obviously obsessed with audiobooks. I'm reading Twilight for the first time, and I'm obsessed. As we know, I read the first book last year, and I just finished Eclipse. I'm starting Breaking Dawn tomorrow, and I am so obsessed with this series. You can tell that like the first book Stephanie wrote, it was like her first time kind of ever writing a book, but in Eclipse I think that she really found her voice, and so now I'm really excited to read Breaking Dawn and Midnight Sun. Midnight Sun is thick. Edward's a yapper, let me tell you. I'm trying to think of any other obsessions I have. I think I've got you all caught up. Those are the big ones. I'm sure I have like small ones that I'm forgetting, but those are the latest obsessions right now. Those are my little hyperfixations. And I haven't updated you guys like this in a while. We haven't spent a day together in a while. So I know that this was kind of like sporadic and basically just me yapping and us summerween shopping, but I hope that you guys had a good time. I know I did. We're gonna go to bed and we're gonna end this vlog here. And we'll get more in depth into those obsessions, I'm sure, in the next vlog. But until then, let me know in the comments down below what you are reading. What's a series that you're reading right now that you're maybe obsessed with that you think I would like? Please be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.